I would like to become an acolyte of the clerics.
You would. That manner with Dietrich was good work. Finding the men behind the chem dealing was the highest priority. But that aside, you've proved you are ready to act in Kalan's name, and we need to add more good men into our ranks. If you are ready, I will name you an acolyte of the clerics. But remember, devoting yourself to Kalan is a life choice. You must turn your back on the other factions. So are you sure that you want to become a cleric?
Yes, I want to become a cleric.
So be it. The clerics have stood against all those who would see our world, our civilization swept away. From the day the comet hit our planet, we have been the guardians of technology. We have preserved and developed the tools that will keep us alive. And we have done all of this in the service of Kalan. Kalan, whose wisdom guides us all. Today we welcome a new member into our community. He was a wanderer without a hope. He was an outcast and searching for purpose. But his path is clear now. He will master his new duties, firm in his faith in Kalan and with great courage. Yes, we are few, but our numbers will soon increase. Do not waver. As long as good people join with us, like this one here, there is good reason to hope. Now go and make us proud. Spread confidence and salvation. Cleric of Ignadon. Cleric of Ignadon.
What are the duties of a cleric acolyte?
As an acolyte, you are to work for the community and prove your faith to Kalan. Those who prove worth will find themselves promoted to legate. To do that, you must prove loyal and able.
Where should I begin my initiation?
Every cleric must learn the skill of suggestion. You should report to Boulder. Kalan's blessing has made him our most able suggester. You must also undertake a pilgrimage to prove your faith to Kalan. Again, Boulder can take you through what is required of you, and Martha will give you a task that will show your humble dedication to all who serve Kalan. I will offer Kalan words, so he will support you in your quest to become a true acolyte.
Excellent.
Prove yourself.
I believe in the just nature of Kalan.
It seems you decided to become a cleric.
Well, it is good to see new believers in our ranks. I assume Judicator Reinhold sent you to me?
Yes.
Then he must have told you that every acolyte is required to learn the basics of suggestion. And I will teach you, once you are ready to learn. But first you must complete your pilgrimage. That is something required of all new initiates.
Can you train me?
I can try. What would you like to learn?
Can you train?
I can...
What must I do for this pilgrimage?
It is a trial of dedication. You must visit each of the 4 shrines along the path that traverses Ignadon. And at each one, you will face a test from Kalan. Once you have completed these tests, return here. Then, I and Kalan will find you worthy of the next step in your enlightenment.
Where can I find the shrines I must visit?
The shrines are found along the wayside of the old roads and paths. The first shrine is found directly outside the entrance to Hort. From there, you have to head northwest. You will find the second shrine on the right side of the road. And from there, head south to the 3rd shrine. When you have reached the 3rd of the shrines, you are almost done. You only have to head east in order to complete the circle of your pilgrimage. Good luck.
Yes, Kalan sees all. They're only saying that to keep control of you.
I want to trade.
Right you are. I'll show you what you can buy at your rank.
Unless you know how to reset a K4 drone...
Do you really think they're telling us the truth?
You are repeating yourself. Let's...
You really think that?
A new initiate. It's great to see that you've joined us. Here, something to welcome you as a new acolyte. A merchant gave it to me. I don't drink, but you look like you can use it.
I can't accept that.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. You acolytes have it hard enough. And with everything else going on here, we need to encourage new initiates.
I need your approval for promotion.
Oh, you don't need me. You need to do something that proves you are humble before clan. Humility counts for a lot here. So, you can help me distribute the rations according to our tradition.
I'll distribute the rations.
Great. You'll have to come back later once they're prepared. Meet me back here later. Your task of humility will await you.
I'm here.
I still need to...
How is that even possible?
Carry on. Initiating combat. You are one of the free people now. You have joined a faction.
Yes, I have.
I was starting to wonder where your loyalties were. Your ambitions seem different from the free people I've encountered.
I wanted to learn the skills they can teach me.
Then it is a choice about survival, not so you can learn more about their society.
I've got to stay alive if I want to learn anything.
Yes, that is the approach I have taken too.
Then we don't have a problem?
No, no problem at all. In any case, I welcome the fact that you have decided to join us clerics. Over there! Over there! I'm attacking! Initiating combat. Over there. Look out! The area here is rather worrisome. What? No, who are you? What do you want here?
I wanted to ask you that exact question.
Oh, I'm just passing through. I'm attacking. Over there. Look out!
They're only saying that to keep control of you.
I have returned from my pilgrimage.
You have completed the 4 tests and shown devotion at each of the shrines?
I have.
Then Kalan accepts you.
The people up there will take care of it.
About my duties as an acolyte. I have returned from my pilgrimage.
Then you honored Kalan. All acolytes must show their devotion, and it is good that you learn more of this land, Ignadon. But you still have to prove to me that you have mastered the skill of suggestion. Come back to me when you have mastered this skill.
I have learned suggestion.
Ah, really? Then please demonstrate your newfound skill. I want you to try and shake my faith in Kalan.
Kalan does not exist. Your god is a lie.
No. How? What? No. I am impressed. That was really good for a beginner. It seems you have completed that step in your initiation. But please remember, never try to use suggestion on people who have a stronger will than you. You can be sure that it won't work, and you are quite likely to anger them with any such attempt. Keep practicing. Maybe one day you will manage to use your power of suggestion on me. Prove yourself, Acolyte.
Name added to the access list. That should get me in.
Halt. State your business. Only officially authorized personnel may enter. The archives are sacred stores of knowledge. Our faith preserves us, and we preserve the wisdom of our ancestors.
What wisdom?
The scriptures, the writings, the texts, the foundation of our faith, and old world manuals that support our technology. Here the worthy study. Here the worthy learn. And unless you're worthy, you aren't coming in.
Get out of the way.
The archives are restricted. Why should I let you enter?
Why aren't the archives open to everyone?
Because what we store here is precious, as is the space to study. Some specialists are given their workshops, their fighting mechs. This is a place dedicated to learning. The only people allowed into the archives are those who have authorization, or who have reached at least the rank of acolyte. Is that clear? So, tell me, why do you think I would let you into the archives?
Because I'm a cleric, a member of your order.
It seems you are authorized. Please enter, but I beg you, do not disturb the archivists. Remember, silence is a virtue.
Another thing about the archives. What are you studying?
Everything that brings us closer to our goal.
What does that mean?
It means passing Kalan's tests. Kalan only takes those who are pure, and so to preach his words, we must be the purest of all. And knowledge, facts, interpretation, and analysis are the purest form of all devotion. And science is the purest of all the forms of study. It brings clarity to the mind. To achieve purity of the soul, we must understand ourselves. The berserkers and the outlaws will never have the discipline for that. They live in the moment. We have committed ourselves to the future. May Kalan open the infinite skies for us all.
Is there a copy of Arvid's teachings in the archive?
Of course, all of Arvid's wisdom that remains is stored here.
What is in the book?
His prophecies and principles of life, around which we guide our lives. The greatest portion of Arvid's knowledge is encrypted. Even today, we are struggling to understand it.
Encrypted? In what way?
Some of it is in code, some of it is written as parables. So is open to interpretation. It is for those who concentrate on study to reveal these mysteries to us. As I said, only a few of us can truly understand his words, and so see the wisdom of Kalan.
Can I read Arvid's teachings?
You? No.
Why not?
Because only those chosen to study his writings may do so. You have not been chosen.
I think I've heard enough about that.
Good.
Do you also study the old world?
Of course. If we repeat the mistakes of our ancestors, it could lead to another catastrophe. That is one of the reasons why we only task those with the strongest wills to study. Who knows what corrupting influences these artifacts could have?
Where do you get the material to study?
It takes persistence and luck. We send out our reclamation squads to search old world ruins. First, the selected area has to be pacified. As soon as that is done, we begin salvaging the valuable pieces and bringing them here.
How can I get on a reclamation squad?
You can't. We have specialists for that work. Trust me, you wouldn't want to.
doing here? Did you get lost? Silence.
This is a place of study. Be respectful.
There's nothing for you here.
Unbelievable. Now, I can finally read Arvid's original text. You really did me a big favor.
If that is the case, then ping me.
I can't value what you did for me in shards. This...
Just try.
Well, I don't have much. If you did this for... I hope you're Oh, yeah. If I find anything interesting, that's the least I can...
Teach me.
Yeah?
Those converters, the library.
Damn it.
I'm here to distribute the rations.
I still need time. Are you looking for something?
Teach me.
Oh, good.
I'm here to distribute the rations.
Of course. Here, take this stew to Baldur, Xander, Anna, and Reinhold. I'll take care of the others. So, off you go. And be humble.
Thanks.
Are you still here? Go! Deliver! Don't let the stew get cold. Be humble.
It allows you to earn a few shards, and that's what makes it worthwhile.
Why did he do that?
Everything was better earlier, but still, have to keep going, don't you? You wouldn't
Good to see you.
Elex. They'll do anything for it.
I'm here on behalf of Martha.
Ah, and Martha really does put a good meal together. And it is good to see you are taking your acolyte duties so seriously. Duty nurtures the soul. I hope you are taking the teachings of our community to heart.
Yes, I'm learning the teachings of Kalan.
Then you won't mind if I test your knowledge, acolyte. Let's begin. What is the name of the god we worship?
Kalan.
Kalan. May he grace us with his wisdom. Now, to the second question. What is the name of the judicator who deals with the war against the Alps?
Reinhold.
It's always the same with you newcomers. Just because Judicator Reinhold is in charge of the Hort doesn't put him in charge. I have one. What is the name of...
Arvid.
I'm surprised. Most acolytes don't apply themselves to their task this diligently. So, acolyte, those who make just one mistake are on a road that leads to failure. Listen.
He wouldn't have been punished for that in the past, but his mistake, and now he's in real trouble.
Be up.
No, right?
They're only saying that to keep control of you.
I'm here.
Ah, and it is duty I hope...
Yes, I'm learning the teachings of Kalan.
Then you won't Let's begin. What is the...
Kalan.
Kalan, may he grace us with his wisdom. Now, to the second question. What is the name of the...
Ulbricht.
Judicator Ulbricht. However, your answer is correct. I have one last question. What is the name of our prophet?
Arvid.
I'm surprised. Most acolytes don't apply themselves to their task this diligently. So, acolyte, you answered my questions correctly. Just as I expected from a loyal servant. Kalan rewards his servants.
Can you train me?
I can try. What would you like to learn?
That was remarkable.
No. I won't accept that.
I must speak with you. You accused Oswald of dealing Kens, and further investigation has proven that you were correct. He is the guilty party. I thank you for your work, and for helping us rid the Hort of this Ken dealing. Here is the reward that was promised.
That was well done.
Are you hungry? I'm distributing this stew for Martha.
Hunger can be tamed with focus, and a full stomach only dulls the mind.
Then I'll take yours to someone else.
Wait. You do take things literally, don't you? One thing Kalan teaches is the need for a sense of humor. Any deity that can look at this world and see it as a place for the saved must surely have a sense of humor.
Brought you some food.
Oh, it's about time. Thanks. I'm ravenous. Protein supplement stew again? What I wouldn't give for a real steak. That's about the only reason I can think of for leaving the Hort.
I think you'll have to lower your expectations.
Stew again, then. Well, Martha does the best with what she has. And welcome to the clerics. It's good to see a new recruit.
How are the mech repairs coming along?
I was able to find the malfunction thanks to your help. I'm just glad there wasn't more damage. The problem was the owner routine wasn't calling the parent array correctly. Can you imagine that? Some idiot just went in there and chose a random owner. The mech could have decided the ground was its owner and so tried to kill me for standing on it. We're just lucky it didn't kill us all.
Here, your daily rations.
So, you have become an acolyte. I'm glad to have you amongst our ranks. You are honored. We are honored. Honor abounds. Now, as an acolyte, I'm sure you'll honor the deal I have with the others.
That's all the rations I have.
What? Well, you could have planned that better. Next time, you had better come right to me. The rest can wait. Got it?
It allows you to earn a few shards, and that's what makes it worthwhile.
The stew has been distributed.
Oh, you got that done in good time. I hope you managed to be humble, too. Were there any problems during your rounds?
No.
Good. Then we can call your service to the community complete. It seems you're all set to climb the ranks.
Excellent. Yeah, the leaders there are such fanatics.
Hey, you. Weren't you running around trying to find who was dealing chems? Admit it. It was you who besmirched my good name. My good name! After all I have done. Now I will be sent for suggestion. You will pay for your sins. Kalan knows, and he will punish you. For all I did. This one thing, for all I did.
You were the preacher here, right?
Don't act like you don't know. I dedicated my life to Kalan, and this is how I end up. I gave my life of my own free will. And now I will no longer know that. Now I will act only because of suggestion.
Eli says he knows you.
Knows me? He's seen me, we've spoken a few words, he doesn't know me. That should tell you a lot. I don't know him that well, and I know he needs to be put down. Whatever story he fed you will be bullshit.
About my duties as an acolyte. I've completed Martha's task.
You have. There weren't any difficulties, according to Martha. Then I hope this task has a lasting effect. All clerics must learn that they are part of community. Each individual serves Kalan, and through him, Magalan. You have completed the tasks that were set for you. We are at war. We need every believer we can get. For you, that means you have a chance to reach a higher rank here. For a small donation. for Magalan only awards those who are prepared to make the necessary sacrifice.
I would like to reach the rank of legate.
You proved yourself worthy of this rank in the name of Magalan. Do you have the donation that Magalan requires?
Yes, I have it.
Magalan thanks you. From now on, you may call yourself legate. Even a legate has obligations to Magalan. With your newfound power of suggestion, you are to go out into the world and recruit new believers. You will identify potential candidates and bring them here to be initiated. Report to Hagen and Boulder. They will tell you how you are to serve Magalan. But you should visit our armor master first. Go to him and get yourself properly equipped. Your new rank brings many advantages, and you are free to make purchases from all the traders here now. Legate, you are dismissed.
All you'll find in Zakor is death and misery.
So, you're the new legate around here. Very well. Promotion opens up the second-tier armor for you. Much better manufacturing standards on these things.
I want to trade.
Right you are. I'll show you what you can buy at your rank.
Get out of here! That's it. Get out of here!
Routine running without error.
If you have something to report,
Well, of course. Why would they lie to us?
Are you really that naive?
Luck only comes to those who help.
Hey, do you have my package?
What package?
What? Oh, excuse me. Just forget it.
What's this package?
Nothing. Well, just things I've ordered. Supplies for the Horde. And as you don't have the package, then we don't have anything to talk about.
What are you doing here?
I'm a chemist. I mix things to keep the mechs from seizing up. Just a simple chemist, that's all.
And are you happy with that?
Yeah, I'm lucky, I guess. I'd rather do my work here than get sent to the front. I mean, this is where my skills are needed. It's better that I build machines to fight than I get myself killed. I'm lucky I learned to craft. Here, take this. You can start practicing.
Do you have anything to trade?
Trade? Do I look like a trader? No, I don't have anything to trade.
You don't have anything to trade?
Well, I might not be a trader, but I suppose I could do some trading for a few things.
Let's do some business.
Okay then, let me know what you have to trade.
You have an important future ahead of you. I can see that.
What goods have you got?
Okay.
Reinhold sent me. He says you have a job for me.
You're the new legate, correct?
Correct.
I could use another man. So let's get right to your job. There's at least 6 of them gone rogue, escaped the Hort, and taken up residence there. Judgment has been passed, and they need to be brought back or executed. Come back when they're dead.
More than 6 renegade heretics?
Yes. There are 10 missing. We're not sure how many are rogue and how many were killed by the heretics when they escaped. Is that all right? Is that too many for you?
No, I can handle it.
Good. Then go and handle it. Dismissed.
I have things to do.
Just watch out for those damned elves. There's still some of them out there.
Legate, there is work to do.
That's why I'm here.
Good. It is your responsibility to locate new initiates for our order. Others will follow our example, just as you did.
I will do as Kalan instructs.
Your devotion speaks well of you. You may have to go deep into enemy territory to find suitable candidates. So, make sure you have the right supplies before you leave. Once there, I'd advise you to avoid more densely populated areas. It will be safer, particularly as some of those in the towns have been brainwashed into their cause. Some candidates can be persuaded, but with others, you may need to break their will or use force to initiate them. I know that may feel wrong, but remember, you are saving them. Once you have persuaded an initiate to join us, an escort will bring them back to the Hort.
Who do you want me to recruit?
We want the brightest and the best. But we'll settle for the available and the willing. I've selected 3 men that our drones have identified. Connor, Ryder, and Gala. The first two should be in Tavar, and the third man in Edan. I'll transmit their coordinates to your adjutor.
Elex. They'll do anything for it.
Damn it!
Those animals are just getting more.
Hey, I hope you find what you're looking for.
Listen to your orders. Do your duty.
She took that secret to the grave.
The people up there will take care of it.
Those converters, the lives they've destroyed, and for what?
How many people have we lost? And you still think that? You're an idiot.
Elex. They'll do anything for it.
The people up there will
I must remember these ruins. I would like to return to them someday. Initiating combat. Over there. Over there. Look out! Over there.
Did you flee from the Hort too?
You've been accused of heresy.
And you've been sent after us, have you?
Why did you flee from the Hort?
Why should I trust you?
Well, because I'm a friend.
Yes, of course. I remember you. I'm sorry I didn't recognize you at first. I don't know what you've been told about initiation, but a lot of it's shit. The Hort say they're saving people, but some of the clerics, they don't care about our lives. They were forcing us to fight for them through suggestion, forcing us to fight against our will. Some of us came to. We remembered who we were, what we wanted. So, we're going back to our real homes. You're new, aren't you? How do you know they've not done, won't do, the same to you? Whatever your thoughts, we'd rather die than return there.
Hagen has branded you as heretics and renegades.
And now you're here to kill us?
Give me a reason not to.
If you believe in Kalan, you know his teachings are of wisdom, of knowledge, of caring. If you believe that, you should spare us.
All right, you don't have to die. I will spare you.
We thank you. Really. We'll gather ourselves and set out for home soon. You should think on yourself. Are you sure you're here because you want to be? These clerics put things in your mind. I hope you keep your own thoughts in your head. Many thanks, stranger.
That was remarkable.
Not a lot for us to talk about until I get my trading stuff
I hope you
sorted
find
out.
what you're looking
How
for.
many people have we lost? And you still think that? You're an idiot.
Stop being an asshole.
Later. No.
not
I
now.
won't accept that.
You look after yourself, okay?
Be careful out there.
We'll talk later. Hey, I hope you find what you're looking for.
Thank you for
Those converters, the lives they've destroyed, and for what?
Just watch out for those damned albs. There's still some of them out there.
The renegade heretics have been taken care of.
Very good. And report that to Rhino. Dismissed.
If you don't try, you don't win.
Now we have to talk.
And your expression tells me this is something serious.
One of my men is accused of causing trouble between the Hammer Clan and the Eisen Clan.
Yes, I'd heard.
Well, I've investigated, and it seems he was given just cause. He was set up.
Have you spoken to Angram?
Angram was behind it. He hoped by instructing Orin not to serve anyone from the Hammer Clan, that he'd lure my people to join the Eisen Clan.
He wants to play politics at a time like this? When we have Albs pounding at our gate? I will remind our dear friend that the laws put our common cause ahead of clan business. It is good you came to me with this.
Let me know if you need my word added to yours.
I will. We must remember that we are all berserkers first.
And clans second.
Teach me something.
Sure.
What contact do the Berserkers have with the other factions?
The Albs want no contact but that of war and conflict. Perhaps the Separatists will be more open to conversation, but trust will be hard. We have maintained conversations with the clerics, but the peace that has strained since our last war has never held easy. The outlaws, well, they have no true leader and no true cause. Any dealings with them are dealings with individuals. It's self-evident that the paths of all the factions will cross, and that conflict is likely.
Why are the factions fighting?
Ah! That's a question we all ask. How could healing the planet not aid us all? But for the Alps, Elex comes before anything. The clerics worship their god and their machines, and do not trust nature. While the outlaws see only profit and pleasure today, with no interest in tomorrow. And so we come into conflict, and the world burns when it could heal. If we can plant more world hearts in Tavar or Abessa, then we could give all the soil there new life too. But the other factions don't see it that way. They fear the changes we bring.
Do you know that for sure? Have you spoken to the other factions?
Spoken, no. But we sent men to establish world hearts in Abessa and Tavar. And they have been attacked almost constantly. In fact, their reports are overdue. You came to us from beyond our walls. If you know your way across these lands, could you go to the World Hearts and see what happened to our men?
I will look for your men in Tavar and Abessa.
Thank you. It's time that we learn their fates. You ensure you're properly equipped before you go. It isn't a short journey, and the way will be difficult.
I have news from the other regions.
Oh? What is it?
I met Thorgal in Abessa.
You did? And what news? Is he well? Is the World Heart established?
The World Heart is being well cared for. Thorgal has been defending it from attacks by the Alps.
I take it there were losses. Regrettable. But these days, that is quite normal. In any case, thank you for this report. Take this as payment.
Where are the World Hearts?
The World Heart in Tavar was sent to an oasis out in the desert. You will have to walk carefully once you're there. The outlaws do not take kindly to people crossing through their lands. You'll find the World Heart in Abessa to the south of the domed city.
About my support. How am I doing?
Drogue put in a good word for you. But you have passed Angram's tech. You helped protect the seedlings from mutants. Born was grateful for the help you gave him with the harvest. He has spoken up for you. Yora says that you found him the converter parts he needed. That impressed him enough to earn you his pledge. Ornir told me that you failed to help him deal with an outlaw he was worried about. My wife doesn't trust you. That doesn't give me confidence in your motives for being here. You didn't exactly help Theodore, did you? You must do more if you want to fit in here. Earn those pledges, and you will earn my approval.
Judicator Ulbricht is looking for an experienced field commander to lead his troops against the Alps in Ignadon.
We don't have enough good people ourselves, without supplying them to fight for the clerics. Ulbricht will have to risk his own people.
They're everyone you've seen in this town, and anyone beyond who believes this world can be saved. Do you want to believe that? That there's a hope? We don't need gods or machines. That forest out there, that grew from wasteland in just 200 years, from seed to tree. We are a new beginning for all.
What do you think about the clerics or the Alps?
What are we supposed to think? They're steeped in blood and governed by superstition. The clerics speak of God, but they worship their machines. And never forget that their blessed religion gave birth to the Alps. Elex corrupts all it touches. Whatever you think of the outlaws, they make no excuses for their behavior. They are out for themselves, but they believe in mankind.
can you fight their guns with swords?
Our magic is more than a match for their machines. Strength, belief, and mana will always overcome steel. It's persuading the weak-minded of that. We might know technology is a weakness, but its draw is pulling in recruits. Even now, I know there is someone here in Goliath spreading the lie of the machine. They are preaching that technology will be our salvation. This damned cleric must be found and stopped.
About the cleric. I can find whoever is preaching here.
You can you? What makes you think you can succeed?
I know who's preaching for the clerics.
Are you certain? I don't want to go making false accusations.
I've met him, spoken to him.
What miserable drones and traitors have I given shelter to that they will let this cleric live? He knows our laws, and the penalty for spreading false religion is death. Carry out that sentence. Kill that cleric.
Hey, watch it there! I hate it when people mess with my stuff. That goes double for someone who decided to join your faction. You're a guest here, remember that. And don't think you can go picking up any of my armor here. This is for berserkers only.
What's so good about the armor you supply?
Quality, skill, years of practice technique. And as you go up through the ranks, you're eligible for different equipment. As a cultivator, you'll be confronted with different challenges to a warrior or a paladin. So for cultivator armor, I make sure to give you the freedom of movement needed for working in the fields. But a warrior's armor must be robust, better able to absorb damage during combat.
Yeah, not now, all right?
What goods have you got?
Understood.
be disposed of.
We'll talk later, yeah?
Ingram knows about you.
Then I am a dead man. Though
If you've come to warn me, I'm guessing you might be willing to help me? I need to find a way out of here.
How can I help you escape?
Rika, Ragnar's wife. I'm sure she will help me.
Why would Rika help you?
She sees sense. I've heard her say it many a time, that the free people should be working together. That there's no point in us fighting each other. Look, please, go to Rika, ask her to help me. You'll be saving my life.
Bertram needs your help.
Bertram? He's not run up another debt with Orin again, has he?
Angram has discovered that Bertram is a cleric here in Goliath to recruit for Ignadon.
And Bertram wants my help? First you let me down over the weapons, now you come here to ask my help with treason? What made you think I would help you?
Bertram said you would.
He named me? He must be desperate. A caravan set out to transport the seedling. I'm sending more people to help with it. I can arrange for Bertram to go with them. He'll be beyond Angram's reach, and we'll have an escort out of here. Wait here a moment. I've taken care of it. Bertram will be added to the list of guards. They'll leave shortly.
Thank you.
Don't thank me. All life is sacred, but this was a betrayal by him and by me.
Bertram
What?
Bertram.
Wait. I've taken care of it.
Thank you.
Don't